What's up guys, here's a quick TLDR for Vykas going over the major gimmicks. This video won't include regular attacks and counters as these are things that won't wipe the raid or kill you in one shot and can be learned as you do the raid since they'll be repeating over and over. Quick plug, but if you're struggling with this raid, be sure to join our Discord or my stream as I'll be putting together learning parties to help players clear Legion raids every week. Let's begin. Gate 2 will include 4 major attack patterns and 2 main gimmicks. The first attack pattern to know is the red and purple ring mechanic. Vykas will mark one player with a purple ring. That player will have a purple ring on top of their head while everyone else has a red target. A large purple ring will be shot from Vykas following the player with the purple ring mark. After a short period of time, or when a player touches the large purple ring, it will detonate, causing a huge AoE explosion, essentially one-shotting everyone in it. Players can be saved via shields and damage reduction. If you have a red target above your head, do not run into the large purple ring and either run far away from the player that has the purple ring or stay near him, then stand in the small safe zone when it detonates. If you are the marked target with a small purple ring above your head, kite the large ring away from your party. Be sure to stay near it though, as it will detonate on its own if you kite it for too long. Players will usually ping their direction of movement to show the raid where they are kiting the ring. Run into it to explode it and stay in the small safe zone. The second major attack to know are the purple lasers. Party members will randomly have 2 purple lasers coming out of the front of their bodies. Those members should run to the nearest edge of the map and point the lasers away from the fight. After a small explosion, a small pool will form where you are standing. From this moment on, that pool will shoot projectiles in the direction of where the player was facing. The third major attack is the ring around the Rosey. Vykas will teleport to the center and everyone will have a purple beam and circle attached to them. Everyone should space out so that the circle does not overlap and run clockwise. Be sure to continue to run as the beam and circle will eventually stop and explode, dealing damage to anyone near it. Vykas will teleport to the center and spawn red walls that will revolve around her in a clockwise direction while red AoEs spawn on the ground. Dodge the walls, dodge the AoEs, pretty straightforward here. Be sure to check Vykas' stagger gauge here as Way is often used during this pattern and can interrupt it completely. The first major gimmick will appear at around 120 bars. Vykas will spawn 3 silhouettes at the 7 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 3 o'clock positions. There will also be 5 orbs that spawn in a plus formation at the 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, with the 5th being in the middle of those. One silhouette will have both wings up, another silhouette will have one wing folded, one wing up, and the last silhouette will have both wings folded. These silhouettes will spawn in a random order and should have designated players call how many wings the 7 o'clock and 3 o'clock silhouettes have up. The orbs that spawn will be consumed by one player each. After consuming the orb, the player will either have a red or a purple marking over their head. After collecting all 5 orbs, group up to distinguish whether you have a total of 3 red markings or 3 purple markings. If you have 3 red markings, the party will have to all group up on the silhouette with 2 wings up. If you have 3 purple markings, then the party will have to group up on the silhouette with both wings folded. After grouping up on either the erected wings or folded wings, you'll see an explosion, then immediately run to the silhouette with 1 wing up and 1 wing down. After another explosion, run to the final silhouette. Quick tip here, but the silhouette with 1 wing up and 1 wing down is almost always at the 11 o'clock position. Keyword, almost. Knowing this at the beginning of the fight, be sure to assign and establish players that are lining up in the center 12, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock positions for the orbs, and the players that will be lining up for the 7, 11, and 3 o'clock silhouette positions. The players assigned to the silhouette positions should call where the folded and erected wings are located. The final major gimmick will take place at around 65 lines and require awareness from everyone in the raid. This will definitely be the biggest issue with raids, so you must know this. Vykas will spawn 3 silhouettes at the 7, 11, and 5 o'clock positions. The party must assign 2 players for each silhouette plus 2 flex. This is established by calling out your clock position attached by a 1 or 2 to determine the order at your position, which will be explained next. There will be 2 flex members who will call out either flex 11 o'clock or flex 5 o'clock and position themselves accordingly. After Vykas spawns the silhouettes, they will pulse 5 times, each being either a black circle or a red circle in random order. The silhouettes will then shoot 5 black balls towards the center where Vykas is standing. You must remember the order of when the black circles pulsed. The balls must then be consumed by one party member each in the order of the black pulses. For example, in this case, at the 5 o'clock position, the order is black, red, red, black, red, which means that the first and fourth orbs need to be consumed. The first 5 o'clock party member will consume the first orb fired, then the second 5 o'clock party member will consume the fourth orb fired. The red orbs cannot be consumed by any players as you will insta-die. Consuming more than one black orb will also result in a death unless you time stop or Splendid Panacea. There will always be 2 silhouettes that pulse 3 black circles, which means that a flex will be needed to pick it up. This is why members are required to type the order of their pulses and their clock position so that 2 flex will know where to go and which orb to consume. Flex will need to quickly read chat, navigate to the correct position, then pay attention to the order of the balls being fired. In total, there will be 8 black pulses, 1 pulse for every member. In hard mode, if just 1 black orb gets through, it will be a raid wipe, so everyone needs to pay attention. And that's it, guys. Hope that helps, and good luck with Vykas.